G'day and welcome back to the Last Alliance of Noobsmen. I'm Sean and we are here with another tournament vlog, review, whatever you want to call it. It is a 800 point tournament this time. Little kicker is that it is a doubles event, so 400 points per partner, I guess is the best way to put it. So I'm partnering up with old mate Saxon of Sad Saxon fame. Hopefully insert clip here if I can find it again. So we are running the Defenders of Helm's Deep, of course, but with a cheeky little twist. So Saxon's 400 point list, because the stipulations for this is there's no shared points. We both write 400 point armies and we go from there. So Saxon has Daedon, he has 6 King's Huntsmen, and he has Eldor, whatever the old dude's name is, I can't remember, but that dude, the I get to shoot first guy. And then my list is Legolas and 6 King's Huntsmen. So we're running a really silly list. This is something that has been running around the Queensland League for a little while. People wanting to run just pure King's Huntsmen to a tournament. And me and Saxon decided that that's exactly what we were going to do. And so it's either going to be amazing or it's either going to be absolutely trash. I do know that we are mixing both the regular scenarios and the doubles scenarios. Looking at those double scenarios, if we cop any of them, we're going to be in big trouble. But if we can pull out some of the other ones, we'll be fine. So there are some funky rules for this tournament. It is not just a plain old vanilla doubles event. So yes, it is 800 points, 400 points per partner, 2 separate armies. But there's no list building restrictions in the sense that you can run good and evil together. You can run red alliances with no effect. It's like the old days with a little bit more. So the old days being before the alliance matrix. But yes, back in the day you couldn't run good and evil together. Now you can. So this is going to be really, really fun. There's going to be some really... it's going to be a nice mixture of some people really diving in and looking at synergies that are going to be absolutely cooked. And then you're going to have silly little lists that people just like, oh, this is a little bit of fun. Let's throw these things together. So it's going to be a very, very interesting event. I'm very excited to see all the armies. There's a few that I've heard of which are really, really just silly. I've got all the trophies. They're sitting in my car. I went and picked them up yesterday. But look at this. Even for the doubles, wooden spoon. It's been chopped in half. So that's pretty exciting. And then you can put it together and it has a nice little message. Anyway, yeah, cool. So that's something. Very excited to get there, get this tournament going. So cue the shit that I do.
Hello!
It's Saxon.
It is, again.
So, he's finally back.
Yes.
Saxon, insert clip for a second time. I've already done a quick little intro and the list that we're running.
Sweet.
But I just thought, whilst I've got you,
Yep.
we'll go over what our goals are for today. Because they're very silly.
Yes. So, because our list is rather memey,
Yes, most
and
definitely.
we will disintegrate in combat, our decision is to destroy all of the war gear.
Yeah. If you
Horses, banners, drums, monsters. King's Huntsmen love monsters.
Heroes.
Heroes.
If you've got something that you paid for and you are trying to hide it, we will kill it. Yep. That is our goal.
30-inch bow, there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, you ain't hiding nowhere with free rerolls and all that. So it's going to be really funny.
It's going to be a blast.
I'll be honest, there's a wooden spoon prize, and it's a wooden spoon split into two.
I did see that.
I really want that. I really want that. That would be a lot of fun.
Not sure we're going to have to try too hard to get it,
but no.
Before we win the thing.
Exactly, yeah. We've won the tournament, woo! But no, we're just here to have fun.
Yep.
Shoot shit.
Yep.
Hopefully give our opponents a fun little game.
That's the plan.
We never came into this competitively minded.
No.
Immediately when we decided to team up, it was very much, are we going to take this serious or are we going to meme? And without even thinking, we both said meme. So that's where we're at.
It's the only choice. It's the only choice.
It's the only way. So we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yep.
Hopefully we lose all our games quickly, because then we're going to go play some Magic, which is sensational. Anywho, I've just seen a cool man. Who that boy? What that boy do?
That boy.
Oh shit, here come that boy. How do you feel?
Good. Feel good. We killed a horse and a banner bearer. And old mate ceremony over there. So it's not going terribly.
Nice.
I can set a mummock on fire.
Put him in the fire! Put him in the fire! Fuck my own models! Fuck my own models!
What the fuck?
Well, back home, just pulled up, dropped Elias off. We had a bit of dinner. We went to Noodle Box. We got some noodles, some Mongolian beef Hokkien noodles. It was absolutely sensational. But man, absolutely knackered after those 3 games today. It was absolutely huge. I tell you what though, one of the best and most exciting tournaments I've ever been to. It was incredible. Sadly, I don't have Saxon here to run down our games. He had to scoot off, and so I didn't actually get to catch him as all the pack up was happening. I did steal all the terrain from the tournament. No, borrowing that for the Queensland GT coming up in a couple of weeks, which is very exciting. If you're in Australia, please sign up, come along. If you want information, just message me or chuck it in the comments. It'd be great to see people come. I would love international people as well. That would be very exciting. I understand that's not very likely to happen, but boy howdy, if we could get an international person show up to the Queensland GT, that would be phenomenal. I got a bed for you at my place, so there's your offer. Quickly run through the games, because fuck me, they were just fun. We had a lot of fun. Our list was so dumb, it was fun. We went into our games knowing that we were probably not going to score the VPs at all. We weren't playing to deliberately lose, but we were playing to have fun, and we had our own like personal objectives, we were calling it, which was, if you've got a horse, we're fucking killing it. If you've got a banner, we're gonna kill it. If you've got a war drum, we're gonna kill it. A mount, anything, like, that was the goal. It was just to, if you paid for it, we're gonna fucking kill it. And that's what happened. That's what our day was. So our first game was against Reese and Jeremy. Now that was an absolutely killer game. That was a lot of fun. So they were running, fuck, I'm gonna forget already. Gondor and Isengard mix with Gondor Osgiliath veterans, with Boromir with his big banner, and then Isengard, which was led by Saruman. So that game was capture and control. Now Reese and Jeremy grabbed those objectives really early on, really quickly. We basically gave it to them. We sat back of the board and we were just shooting as you know, shooting the hero, shooting the banners and whatnot. So we ended up killing Saruman, I want to say turn 2. With shooting, we killed Boromir before he reached any combat. We dismounted both their knights. We eventually killed the banner. It was just very silly. It didn't matter how many models they put in the ways. Our 2+ in the ways were just so strong, especially when we had 30 might to back all of our shooting. It was just utterly insane. And it was really crazy to think that me and Saxon got really sweaty during some games, at some moments, but it was for shit that didn't matter. It was like, oh, we need to kill this horse. And our parents would be like, why do you need to kill that horse? Is it going to help me? He's like, no. We just need to kill that horse. But what's it going to do? Nothing. It's just our own, like, personal stupid. So we were getting sweaty and, like, really focusing and shit on, like, all that and completely forgetting the proper objectives. And it was just an absolute blast. They did win 11-1, which, boy, we expected it. We absolutely expected it, but it was good fun. it was brilliant. Game 2 was against the chefs, the cooks. So we had Liam and Elias dressed up in their little cook's outfit. This was a lot of fun. This was one of those games that our list was built to kill their list. And so, yeah, we shot the shit out of their trolls, because they were running the 3 trolls, the Witch King Birder, and another troll or something. So we killed 2 of Liam's trolls early on. The Witch King got into combat, and then we just decided, fuck it, we're going to charge into combat. Just an all-round really good fun game. They ended up winning 7-1 from memory. I think they got our home objective. They killed out both of our leaders and broke us from memory. So I think they won 7-1 or something along the lines of that. For game 3, which was probably, it was the silliest game. It's the one that we ended up voting for our favorite game, our favorite opponents, because it was truly silly. We played, why do I keep forgetting this shit? What the fuck did we play? Contest of Champions! It's Contest of Champions. And so this was against Dylan and Cameron. Cameron or Callum, I believe it's Cameron. Sorry, bad memory on my end, sorry mate. They were running Sauron for one of their 400 points army, and the other was Brawl Gear with just Eastlings. And now this game was absolutely silly. So both of our leaders, Legolas and Theoden, deployed as they had to for Contest of Champions. And then we were playing on these Osgiliath ruins, and we just threw all of our boys on top of these towers, and we were just shooting the shit out of the Eastlings, and they were dying left, right, and center. They eventually got to the towers and the houses, and they were climbing up the stairs and climbing up the side of the buildings. It was like something out of Assassin's Creed, I guess. It was just very, very silly. I just noticed, I'll see if I can turn this around. My dad is inside watching The Hobbit. I don't know what, let's see if I can capture that. Yeah, that's a bit of fun. I definitely didn't expect to see him watching The Hobbit, but that's fine. I get to go and watch The Hobbit when I get inside now, which is cool. Where was I? Yeah, so yeah, it was something out of Assassin's Creed, all these Eastlings climbing up the towers, and half up towers, half upstairs. We had King's Huntsmen defending doorways and pushing guys back, Brawl Gear trying to climb up, and me trying to set up these moments where I'm kicking Brawl Gear off of the towers. I kicked 1 or 2 Eastlings off of a tower. Sauron eventually climbs up a tower, and just before he gets to the top and can charge someone, I jump down and they take a bunch of damage, and then Sauron the next turn jumps down, and it's just a lot of really dumb, silly stuff. It was a lot of fun. Legolas and Theoden just died in like turn 1 or turn 2, so they had won the game. So we were just doing all these crazy, silly stuff, but it was just, honestly, it was incredible. It was a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, really dumb, cinematic-ish moments, very Hobbit-esque, some might say. They were just a bit outrageous, but I'm gonna scoot off. This has definitely gone for too long. I could talk for ages about this tournament, because it was a lot of fun, really, really fun and silly moments. I'll mention where me and Saxon placed. We placed second last, which we fully expected, although we were expecting Wooden Spoon, to be fair, but our boy Monty Moss and Thomas, they ended up pipping us, because we scored 2 VPs all day, and they scored 3, and so they copped us there. So good on them. I did walk away with I got a random lucky draw, and I got a King's Champion, so that's pretty cool. I'll never use him. I don't intend on playing Dwarves anytime soon. But yeah, incredible day. Congratulations to Sean Kirkby and Ben Ryan, the Noob / Reapers combo for coming second with Hobbits and Ruffians. Sam Harbison and Erin coming first with, I know there was some spiders and Gulliver running around. So very, very well done there. Jay and Ben coming third, I think it was. I've probably completely fucked up that that podium order, but something along the lines of that. If any of you 6 have watched this video, tell me I'm right or wrong. The patrons are sitting next to me right here. It's very nice. Thank you for being with us. And once again, yeah, thanks to the patrons, seriously, for letting us attend events like this, the fuel to get to them, for when we go on larger road trips to pay for accommodation and everything. Like, you're a massive help. You're absolutely, we adore you. We hope that in the near future we can do a lot more for you guys, and keep an eye out. I'm in the works of getting some more merch stuff done for the big boys tier. We're looking at getting some objective markers, little circular 25mm objective markers with the Noobs logo, 6 of them each, so keep an eye out and an ear out. The dude he makes all this stuff for us, him and his missus just had a child, so things are really slowed down there a little bit more. But thank you, love you, and Merry Hanukkah Christmas.